Hey guys, this is Francis, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to do the typewriter effect in Adobe Premiere Pro. This effect is very easy to use and it is the greatest way to animate your text. So let's get right to it. So once you've opened your Adobe Premiere Pro, we want to begin by importing any video of your choice. And we're just going to drag it onto the timeline. Disable the audio, we don't need it right now. The purpose of this is just to have a background. So from here, we just want to go back into our project panel and create a new title. We can rename that to Sports or whatever you want. And inside the title window, we want to begin by creating a new text layer. I will type Students of Basketball, but you can type whatever you want. Adjust your font size, change the weight, change the color to red. No, I think white will be more outstanding on my background. And then we're just going to center these on the horizon. And once you're happy with that, we can close this window down and drag it into the sequence on top of that video. Extend it in a little bit. Now in your effects panel, we want to search for linear wipe and drag it on top of the title layer. In linear wipe, if we pull across the transition completion, you can see that this is the wrong way. This is back to front. Now we are going to change the wipe angle to 270 degrees. We will adjust the transition completion up to 100% and create a keyframe at the beginning. Then we'll scroll to the end and we'll reduce the transition completion to 0%. Now you can see that the text is now scrolling on, but it's a little too slow and not looking reasonable. So we'll speed it up some more by pulling back on its keyframe. This may take a while, so you may want to exercise patience here. But once it's ready, we'll go back to our project panel and create a new black video on top of the footage. This will act as our cursor. Extend it inside, and in the Effect Controls tab, ununiform the scale. And I'm going to adjust the width to 0.4 and the height will pull it down to something slightly larger than the text. In this case 15, but you can see my cursor is black in color and so is my background, making it very hard to see. So to change this, we'll go back down to the Project tab and search for Tint. Drag it on top of the footage and change its color to white. Well, very visible now. Back in the Effect Controls, we'll adjust the cursor and send it right back to the beginning where the text animates on. And on the position, create a new keyframe. We'll scroll to the end of the text and readjust the position of this to the end, creating a new keyframe. Now as you can see, the text is slightly ahead of our cursor and we need it to be ahead of the text, so you may just want to adjust the keyframe. This may take a while, but make sure you get it perfect if you want it to look good. There you go, the line is now traveling with the text, only that it's not blinking. So to finish up, we want to add a blinking effect to the cursor. That's the line. So let's go to opacity and pull this down to 0%. Then scroll across 2 frames and adjust this to 100%, creating a new keyframe. Scroll across another 2 frames and pull this down to 0. Now let's copy these 3 keyframes and paste them on top of the last keyframe. We will now copy all these keyframes and paste them on the last keyframe. We keep repeating this over until the entire text has keyframes. Now if we play it, you can see that the cursor is blinking and the text is hyping on. Now let's decorate it by adding a typing sound effect. And even more by adding background music. And that's the typewriter effect complete. You can get more of these tutorials on my YouTube channel, Uchaman. Thanks for watching.